A warm welcome to you and thank you very much for joining us on the program. Please be reminded that for those on the CanalSat network, you can use the blue button or the info button to change the settings to your preferred language in English and French, that is. Now, we begin in Togo, where the National Independent Electoral Commission announced on Sunday night that head of state Faure had been largely re-elected in the first round of the country's presidential election, which was held on Saturday. According to the Electoral Commission, official preliminary results show that the Togolese leader garnered 72.36% of the votes, far ahead of the opposition candidate, Agbéyomé Kodjo, who received only 18.37% of the votes. Now, what does this mean? The widely expected win extends more than half a century of rule over the country by the Gnassingbé family. Gnassingbé has led the country of 8 million people, that Togo, since taking over in 2005, following the death of his father, Gnassingbé and he ruled for 38 years. That's Eya there. Now, let's take a listen to the president of the National Electoral Commission, Kodjo Kandaga, as he made that announcement last night.
A few hours before the official results were announced, opposition outsider Agbéyomé Kodjo, former Prime Minister and President of the National Assembly, declared himself democratically elected president. He had also denounced the numerous fraud allegations that had taken place during the election, assuring that the vote had been a real tsunami in his favor. We speak in more detail now with Noel Koku-Tegon, Africanews correspondent in Togo. Good morning, Noel.
Oui, bonjour.
So it's official, Faure has just been re-elected for a fourth consecutive term as the head of Togo. What have been the reactions so far?
Alors, il n'y a pas eu de réaction.
Well, the situation is calm,
Du côté de l'opposition,
and the Independent National Electoral Commission announced late on Sunday that the provisional results of this election. So while we're still waiting results later today, things have moved a bit fast. They declared the provisional winner, who is the incumbent, President Faure Gnassingbé. He was re-elected with 72.36% of the votes. The candidate, Agbéyomé Kodjo, came in second position with 18.37%.
No, tell us, has there been any reaction so far from other candidates to the announcement of these results?
Well, at this time, no reaction has been recorded. We'll find out more, of course, later today, but candidate Agbéyomé Kodjo claimed victory in the early afternoon on Sunday in a video broadcast on social networks. He said that he compiled results through minutes. He declared himself the winner in the first round with a score ranging between 57 and 61%. Already on Saturday, Jean-Pierre Faure acknowledged his defeat and indicated that Agbéyomé Kodjo and Faure Gnassingbé were in the lead. So we're already wondering how his supporters and the opposition supporters will react to the situation, knowing that the candidates will be able to make their appeals with the Constitutional Court. But we're just waiting to see if they will actually do so, and will the court accept their requests? All these questions remain, and of course the Togolese observers will have lots of comments that will follow in the coming hours.
That is the question.
So many describe this election as without real suspense and feared a low turnout. Do you have any figures so far? Well, if we take a look at what happened on Saturday, the turnout at the polling stations was high. It was at 76.63%. So this shows that the population did mobilize on Saturday for the elections, unlike the situation in December 2018, when the opposition had called for a boycott of parliamentary elections. So I believe that the population has learned from the situation and is willing to play its part in choosing its president and the president of the Republic. So I think this was a positive thing, and of course more details to follow. Well, we'll wait to hear the actual results, but thank you for your information there.